Welcome to my live stream. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. I'm building sets from my backlog from the Lego group who are worth billions and billions of dollars, and we are still building the soapbox racer ramp set. We're still building this. Let's get the box out of the way. And let's get the set in front, shall we? And we'll stage the set here until we can get some good while we're waiting to get conversations going on in the chat. So right now we have Canding. Let's see who else comes up in here. And I'm waiting on a response from someone, which will be the make or break for something that I have scheduled in 2 days. Hey Billy, good to see you here. Let's see who's on. Let's see how many people are online today. No one's using power tools outside today. No one's blasting music outside. I haven't heard anyone's pets making noise this whole morning. So hopefully the only external noise that will bother me are the planes flying overhead. And so if you are new to the mayohosko channel, please click that subscribe button or tap it so you can see more of my live streams doing stuff with Lego, and smash the like button. Let's get this to 10 likes again. And feel free to stop on by, say hello, so I can say hello back to you. Because I'm always interested in talking to the viewers in the chat. Who is out there today? Yo, silent mode. Good to see you here. I saw in my subscriptions that you did a live stream earlier. Yeah, so hopefully we get enough people in the chat to build bag 5 of this set today. Yesterday we built the ramp section that you see on the screen right now. So what were you doing on your live stream? I saw something about sorting or something in the title. And I'm still dreaming of gening. I'm still dreaming of gening. I have to address that later. Oh, you were parting out a set. Okay. Hey, Johnny, good to see you here. You're not first. You are 1, 2. You are fourth today. And there's no mukbang, there's no Masters of the Universe, there's no Paradisa, there's no vintage Lego. So you don't need to ask about that stuff. I don't know what my next purchase was what I went to the Lego store for yesterday. Pick-a-brick boxes. As you know, what I went to the Lego store on Sunday for. Do you want to see the pick-a-brick box that I bought before we start building stuff from this set? And don't forget, if you are new to the mayohosko channel, please hit that subscribe button and smash the like button if you want to see more Lego sets being built on YouTube. I can go get my pick-a-brick box, because at the Lego store they had a bunch of the black 1x8 bricks, and I can never get enough of the 1 wide bricks because I need them all to build minifigure habitats. It's been a while since I built a minifigure habitat because I ran out of 1 wide bricks. I still want to build an idea. One of my friends suggested the bedroom from Step Brothers. I still need to build an Imperial thing for Star Wars. Also based on something that another one of my friends requested. Yeah, let me go and take you to the pad box. I'm gonna unplug this, and we're going to fly away. I said they're 1x8 black bricks. This is my room. And also got a new charger when we went to the mall. So let me just pull some of this stuff out so you can see the full content of the box. Get this sticker out the way. So as well, so the 1x8 black bricks are underneath, but I also got some of these blue 2x8 plates, some dark blue 4x6 plates, some of the black 1x3 plates with the rounded ends, and also some filler red bricks to fill in some of these gaps. And I also got, if I can pull this chunk out. No, sorry. You can see in there some, what are they? 1x6 medium azure bricks. And also, if I can get this out, some orange 1x4 bricks as well, and a stack of the yellow 1x1 bricks. I decided to empty them out of all of their 1x8 black bricks, and everything else was a bonus just to fill in the box. And unless I see other sets on sale, my next purchase will be another pad box. I've got the Speed Champions Lightning McQueen coming. That's going to go into my backlog. Hey Hoarder, good to see you here. Let's come back to the build table. You might want to rewind 5 minutes, Hoarder, to see what I got inside of my pad box from the Lego store. Let's plug this back in. I'm charging my laptop at the same time. What did I say? Yeah, and I'll angle this so you can see the soapbox races. I really wish Never Too Old for Bricks was out there somewhere. I'm waiting on a response from him. And if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, I'm happy to talk about it. I ate breakfast before I started this stream. So I've got plenty of energy inside of me right now. And someone wants to do an interview with me. Actually, there's two people that want to do interviews with me. So we're trying to organize that stuff. Hoarder says, hate that Lego switched snot parts and the different variants allow or don't allow you to do different things. I don't think I understand that. What about the variants of the snots? I'm not aware of any change. Hey, Copper, good to see you here, buddy. It is a good morning here. And it'll be an even better morning if we get enough people in the chat to build bag 5 of this set. And also, Copper, I forgot, were you in the chat of Lego Timmy's live stream yesterday? I forget if you were there or not. So Hoarder says 2 style of this part you can put back to back and build off, and the other variant won't allow that because the studs are further apart. Well, is that a difference between the snots and the headlights? Yeah, so you were there, Copper. Why, when I got there, Timmy put himself on mute and it was just his cat moving. I don't know what that was about. Well, the chat gives me energy, Johnny. And I don't like to waste building stuff. if we can just have conversations just here. So Billy was there as well. Yeah, it was weird because I raided into Lego Timming, and when I got there, nothing was happening except his cat moving. So I was so confused, and I was like, okay, if nothing's going on, then I don't need to be here. And then like 5 minutes later, I got a notification that I got a gifted membership from him, which was, I mean, I appreciate the gifted membership, but I'm just so confused what was happening on that stream, because I came in and people in the chat were confused and it was silent. People didn't know if it was a frozen screen, but it was just his cat moving. Well, if he was trying to get some cheap watch time hours, I think he did succeed at his goal then. I'm not going to blame someone for trying to milk that cash cow, because I'm also in that same business, to be honest. It's the exact same part, just a different mold. Oh, that is confusing. Well, it's kind of like how with the clips, they kept on changing the shape of the clip to add clutch over time. I think once upon a time you could actually put a bar in between the mini peg connection in between some of the bar variants. But in between some of the clip variants, but other clip variants you can't do that because the gap between them, if you put them side by side, is too thin. Yeah, Billy, I think I was there for 5 minutes and then I bailed. Yeah, I mean the invite is in the jungle group chat if you want to come on, Hoarder. And you too, Johnny. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat plain eggs. My cat is not here. My cat is 100 miles away, and it's not my cat. It's my dad's cat. So how long did that stream end up going for then, Copper? Because I know you're one of his moderators. Yeah, I saw them getting excited whenever the cat moved its paws. Yes, I eat eggs and other stuff, but I'm not going to eat a plain egg. That's not how I roll. Well, yeah, it's also, Hoarder. Well, there's a whole bunch of variants in pieces. Once upon a time, like there's a difference with the 4 long bars that have the anti-start on the bottom. Some have the flat tops, other have the rounded tops. So it must have been like a 2-hour stream then. Yeah, so if Timmy, the next time I see Timmy, I'm gonna thank him for the gifted membership, because now I can go back and watch his members only videos and get Timmy's channel higher up in my subscription list. I'm going to be here as long as people keep on talking in the chat. I love having conversations with you guys. Would be great to see progress updates on the B-Wing mock that you're building. And if you get here before the half-hour mark, then you can probably extend this to an hour stream, Hoarder. Well, I just got a notification that the Lego Timmy channel gifted me a membership, because that's how YouTube structures those notifications. It's weird. They don't tell you who gifted the membership. Oh, it says that you got a gifted membership on so-and-so's channel. Oh, it was Dragon Boy? I don't know who Dragon Boy is. And I forgot to edit the thumbnail for this stream. So I need to go and do that. Also, my city update is at 50 views right now. Let's get that to 100 views by the end of next month. Yeah, I noticed that too, and that when you gift memberships, if you just do it randomly, it gives memberships to people who aren't even watching the stream. However, if you target someone for a gifted membership, then you can do it for someone who is watching the live stream. But you also get a discount if you gift multiple memberships at the same time, but I think that is random. I support that theory, a copper. I support that theory. I think that's a good and accurate theory. Maybe he could be a good sugar daddy then. I don't know. You tell me. You know, if I was a millionaire by the time I'm 16 with a big empty house, who knows? Maybe I might engage in those transactions someday when I'm old and grey and lonely, with nothing to spend money on. Who knows? I say that knowing that tomorrow I'll be turning 25 years old. So I've got a few decades until that happens. It'd be good to see you, Hoarder. And then we can dream of Genie together. Oh, you're building the Willy Wonka set. How are you enjoying that build, Copper? Because I like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, and the Willy Wonka set is based on the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. And the Willy Wonka set further reiterates how I don't like the set design or the plot of the original movie. I think the original movie has better music, and it probably has slightly better acting, but the 2005 film is more accurate to the Roald Dahl story. And Roald Dahl's family came out and said in the 70s how they didn't like some of the creative liberties they changed in their script compared to the literature of the book. Yeah, that's the arachnoid base or something, Johnny. Yeah, I know there's an interesting thing where you can when you can turn a dial and it activates the chocolate waterfall. That's probably the best build is that you can in that set is that you can activate the waterfall. I saw Studs City reviewing that set, and to see that waterfall spinning was pretty cool to see. I don't really like the rest of the design of that set, and for a chocolate for that set trying to be a chocolate factory, there's not a lot of chocolate in that set now, is there? Yeah, the only reason why the name Arachnoid Base sticks out to me is because of when I saw Jane Bricks review that years ago, like 10 years ago or something. Oh, you're building the waterfall right now? Well, you'll have to let me know how fun it is to spin that waterfall. Because that's pretty much the only play feature in that set. I know that in the US, Target had big sales on that once upon a time. I know a whole bunch of people who bought multiples of that to part out in their Bricklink stores because the price was too good to pass up. It got to like 40% off clearance or something because it didn't sell as well as what people thought it would. Kind of like how the foosball table and the Queer Eye set and the Darth Vader bust didn't sell as well as people thought it would. Hey, Hoarder.
What up?
You're going to single-handedly extend this stream.
Hey, what?
You're going to single-handedly extend this stream.
Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. All right, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about.
And you're also going to single-handedly make me build a bag 5.
So this part right here. You see it?
Keep talking. I'm opening the bag.
Okay, but you see it. All right. So this is the part I was talking about. If you put two of them together, you can put something on top of it like this, right? However, if you have the other mold type, the one where it's like a little hole on part of it underneath, when you put those two together, hold up. When you put those two together, it has this big gap in it. So you can see that the two mold types do two different things. And that will throw an entire build off when you don't know that. Just so, you know, any mock builders out there, you don't want to take your time to have to redo everything. Just understand this right here. This is the new one. All new sets, from what I can tell, have this one. So you got to go get old pieces if you want to be able to do the cool stuff. Sucks. But anyway, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it is a B-wing.
Oh yeah. It's the prototype B-wing from Rebels. Oh, hold up.
Oh, so you bought it when there were 4 times insiders points. Nice.
Yeah, so I bought this thing a long time ago, and this is the thing that made me want to build it because he's the guy who builds this in universe. So I bought him, and then I said, okay, I got to make the ship.
And when you're done building the ship itself, you can build a scaled up version of the control center from the B wing and control center set.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
favorite. That's my favorite set with a B wing in it.
You see, the fun part about this whole thing is the scene that it's in. It's like this big cliffside, and like like how can I explain it? Kind of like the Grand Canyon. It's like an area like the Grand Canyon, and she's like flying through all these cliff sides and stuff. And that's how like she's learning how to fly the or whatever. So I want to make that scene just a couple base, do some rocky terrain, have her above it shooting the gun, and have the people on the side shooting her. I think that would be a pretty good mock for to take to a convention for the first time.
Yeah, you can take it to Brick Fair, Virginia, 2027. What isn't this going on?
With the hole, remember, it has that little hole right there. Just to show you.
Well,
These
it's just
ones
like,
do not. No little hole right there. Not like this one does. The hole
well,
sucks.
it's just like
But the holes, the holes, like when you end up stacking them or whatever, these ones don't work as good as these do for that. But if you're trying to do the back to back, you want these ones. All right, sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Well, the problem you're having is the opposite problem that I used to have before they changed mold. The 2x2 round plates used to have the cross section underneath. Now it has the anti stud on the bottom, so you can centralize it.
Yeah, so you're talking about
That's the opposite. That's
like
that's an evolution in that piece. What you're experiencing is a downgrade, and
yeah. I don't mind. Like I understand if they make a part and they're like, oh man, there's a better way to make this part. If we do it this way, it has 10 other applications. I'm all for that. I really am. But sometimes, on rare occasion, they make something and like they end up messing it up. No, I'm a big fan of all these rounded, curved slope piece. So I need something bigger for here, and I need these in red.
because of speed champions.
But yeah, figured out these big pipe pieces today. I got this entire thing here made up today and shoved down, hooked to this. This is completely done earlier today. Okay, so the wings are on like the ratchets, right? Like, so they stay wherever you put them. Well, when you would go to ratchet it, it would pop up the whole assembly right here. The whole thing would just pop off. The whole wing would come up. So I took them brackets. So I took some of these right here and more or less stuck them on top of the ratchet piece, and then it dives down and then goes under. I put a tile on it, and then in this I built the wall so like when you put it on, it slides over and it pins it down so it can't go anywhere. And I thought that was like the slickest shit I've ever done. I was so happy when I did it, man. Look at this. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there is no gaps anywhere under here. Not a single one anywhere. And then even on the back, even on the back in between here, I got wedge plates that go up and fill up a gap up in the middle there. It's hard to see on camera here, but I went all out with this thing, man. Like, I've never been more. You see, I don't want to sound like that, but like I'm really happy with this. Like, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. Hey Lloyd, good to see you here. My friend Hoarder is on the stream today. Yeah, that's the old mold that I'm talking about, Johnny.
What one's that?
What I was talking about with the round plates.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just found this piece of brown. Just dropped it again. Something broke. That's all I know. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
A tube. Piece of the tube.
Yeah. So Lloyd just came here. What are you building, Hoarder?
I am building the red prototype B-Wing from Star Wars Rebels.
And I'm building bag 5 of the Soapbox Racer ramp. And now we can put the road top on.
Need a lot of pieces in different colors, man. This brown is killing me.
Yeah, that's why that's why whenever I try to buy neutral colors from the pab wall, I end up using the funky colors to fill in the space.
Yeah, just to give everybody an idea of, because it's like I say, it kind of resembles the UCSB wing. All right, so the UCSB wing, completely different parts, but same shape. I mean, it's the same ship, so obviously it's going to be roughly the same shape. But this one, if I hold this as straight as I can there, this one's a lot longer. This one wasn't thick scaled though. I'm trying to make this one thick scaled. But this was all destroyed anyway, so we're not worried about that. I'm going to take that apart. What's that?
And on a side note, I realized a piece of music from an old stop motion I enjoyed 17 years ago was the theme song for TJ Hooker. Just a side note. Not sure if you've ever seen if anyone here has ever seen a TJ Hooker, because I haven't, but I've heard people talking about it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you if I have or not. You know, I was flipping through the channels earlier today, and I came across "I Dream of Jeannie."
Yeah.
Good show. You ever see that?
No, I haven't. As I said yesterday, I just know that it exists. Yeah, I saw the intro, and I gotta say, Johnny, she's hot with the 80s perm. It looks good on her. Just like it's like a Diane's hair from Cheers, but on steroids.
Norm.
Or like superheroes. Now we're building the wheelchair.
Man. I remember Cheers.
Yeah.
That was like back when I was a real young kid, though.
Yeah. A TJ Hooker was on at the same time.
Yeah, I don't even remember that show. I don't never remember hearing of it or anything. Don't remember it at all. Don't recall it in the slightest.
I only know it exists because of other people talking about it. Okay, I didn't put some tiles somewhere. I don't know where they're supposed to go. Oh yeah, they're supposed to go here. Yeah, see, I've never watched those TV series. I just sometimes you hear some music and then you realize, oh, it's a theme song from a TV show. Because it's kind of like that Simpsons episode, one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes where they used the theme song for something, another 80s sitcom.
You don't know which one?
It was, let's see, I forget.
I'm
It was like,
surprised knowing you.
uh, yeah, I forget the name of it, but it's da 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 whatever that song is. Maybe someone can recognize it from that poorly sung whatever. Yeah, that's the end of bag 6. No, so that's the end of bag 5.
It's pure magic that just came out, man. That was beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Okay. That's the end of bag 5. Yeah, so I think I'm going to finish building this set on the jungle tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it?
And now I can actually rest the cars at the top of the ramp.
Yeah, can you fit all of them on there? There's 7 total if you have the one.
Well,
I
that's
never
why.
tried.
Well, that's why I want to build a bridge and find other of these pieces to extend to that bridge.
Don't think so. I think you definitely have to extend it. But you got 2 of them. You see, I should have gotten a second one. But really, I just kind of need those pieces right there at the bottom. You know what I mean? The actual ramp pieces, because I got plenty of the road plates.
Yeah, and I don't know how some people set it up in their city where the chassis of the cars were digging down, but when I do this, the chassis don't dig down onto the table.
They doing that?
They roll down smoothly. So I don't know what table or Lego pieces people are using at the bottom of their ramps, but I'm having no digging problem at all.
Yeah, I don't see anything happening. There are a good couple plates up off the ground.
Yeah, because because with the wheel height there is about a 2-plate clearance.
Right. Why would that dig it? Somebody's got a crooked ass table.
I've seen so many people try run races of these and the chassis dig into the ground of whatever surface they're using. They work just fine for me. I've
Right.
had no problems with these things rolling down.
I wouldn't think you would. Who said that? Do you know?
Well, I've just seen people demonstrating.
They were just laying down on theirs, huh?
Yeah, like Soapbox Tastic at Bricktastic had these ramps digging in to the same road pieces at the top of the hill, at the top of the bridge, and the ground clearance of some of those cars were digging in.
It sounds to me they were adding extra plates where they don't belong. You ever notice there's a lot of people out there that will build something wrong and blame Lego for a shit design, and then it turns out, oh, they built it wrong.
Yeah. So after much testing of this set, I genuinely think everyone who has problems with the ground clearance digging in, that is user error. Because I've had no problems with these rolling down onto a flat tabletop.
Right, right. I had no problem with mine either when I did it. Just never
What I
put
need,
all 7 of them on there. That's why I was asking.
yeah, what I need to do is I need to test it on the road plates in my sitting. But I'm a while away from doing that.
That'll work for that. Just not in the right color. I'm trying to find pieces that'll go together so I can get the right shape of something. And this slope here will match that, so I can make it longer.
Um,
I really need these parts in red, but whatever. That'll get me by until I get those parts in red. You
what's a
know?
what fateful trip, Johnny, started from this tropic port aboard tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man. The skipper brave and sure 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3 hour tour. Is that a reference to something? I don't understand.
A 3 hour tour, a 3 hour tour. Oh shit. That's like Gilligan's Island or something.
Okay, so it is a reference to Gilligan's Island. Yeah, I've never seen that, so I didn't get it. But isn't one of the plots of Gilligan, isn't the main plot of Gilligan's Island that they try to leave the island but they're so incompetent they can't?
They almost leave the island like pretty much every single episode, but something always happens. Yeah. And then in the movie, there's a movie. They actually do leave the island. They finally make it back, and everybody's like, whatever. Yeah, we're alive. Blah blah blah. And then things go back to normal. They decide to celebrate by going out on a 3 hour tour, and they end up on the same damn island again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Man, I'm showing my age.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to go back and watch everything that TV and Hollywood has ever made because I'm too busy watching y'all on YouTube.
You guys did not see that. Holy moly. Oh, that everything just crashed. Crashed and burned. Oh, that wasn't that bad. What fell off? Pieces fell off, but I have no idea where they came from. I guess that ain't too good. No idea where these parts come from. Maybe I just hit them off. But yeah, I'm starting to get a good shape to this. I gotta find some type of rounded bit that can fit on there and hold these two together. And finish this bit off, and then I can set it on. Well, I'm gonna finish up the inside there, but it's two different pieces, and then you sandwich them together, and you connect them in every way possible, and you connect it this way, and then these kind of hide the seam. These kind of roll over. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I've been messing with this all day.
Yeah, I'm just trying to edit something. Ah, okay, yeah, they're all already on the list. Okay.
Yeah, I've been messing with this all damn day, and I've gotten so much done today. But I'm telling you, like all the gaps, all this stuff, you can't really see it on camera well. But every bit of gaps that there were on all around there, they're completely gone. It's all perfectly filled in. Everything is touching. I just, I don't know, man. Just as a mocker, when you make something that like fits perfectly like a glove, it's just you just get so excited.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I'm able to finish building a wall of something in my city.
Oh yeah, I have a little bit of an illegal technique here. Um, this is one of them ovaled 1x2 plates, and right in the middle of it in the back is like a Technic piece with a stud on it, so it's attached there. And then the two studs, one is just that white tile, but over here it's part of like an antenna poked in through the hole. And I cut it, and I did it on the other side also because I wanted a really, really small yellow line, and I didn't feel like reworking the whole thing, so I cheated. I'll admit it. But it looks good though.
Hmm. I think a lot of us have run out of stuff to say,
Oh, well, I
which is
guess
why
it's time to go bye byes.
enjoying seeing your mock.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know, man. I love building stuff, but I haven't been as excited about a mock as I am this. Mainly because I did not think I was going to be able to pull it off. And not
So,
only am I, it's coming along really well.
so Copper can confirm the mechanism to move the waterfall is smooth. Yeah, because sometimes you have a Technic crank that is a little bit more stiff, has too much friction in it. Sometimes the connection to the crank doesn't have enough friction, so you keep on spinning it, and then the crank comes off the dial. No, so then the dial comes off of the crank.
You know, I've done something, and even at the time when I noticed I did it wrong, I didn't think it was that big of a deal until I tried to use it and found out, no, it is a big deal. Some of the gears, they might be like the same size, but a different amount of teeth or different thicknesses or whatever. And if you slip the wrong one in the wrong place on a build, that sucker will not work. And I did that, and I did not really think it was because it was the same size. I was like, this ain't gonna affect nothing. Just different color, whatever. The whole thing wouldn't work because of it. I had to take the whole shit apart. It was the one with the sun and all the planets that spin around.
Yeah, the solar system Technic set.
Yeah, it was that one. I put one gear in the wrong place, and I noticed it like two steps later, and I was like, oh, it'll be all right. And I just kept going like a dumbass.
Because the cool thing about that set is that I think the moon also spins around the Earth.
Yeah, so the moon goes around the earth as the earth goes around the sun, as the sun also spins.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not the solar system. It's just the Earth and the Moon in proximity to the Sun.
Oh no, no, the other planets are there's a bunch of other stuff there.
Uh, But do the
Here, I'll
other
go get I'll go get it. Give me a second. I just messed
yeah
that up, dang it.
yeah
Hold on a
because
second.
I forget exactly what's in that set. I just
Yeah,
remember
hold on.
it was really cool how it had um the month marks.
Nope, you were right. You were right. You were right. My bad. My mistake. I was thinking of something else. I remember just building that the other day, and that had all the other planets.
Okay.
No, this one is just the sun, the Earth, and the moon.
Yeah. So so the moon spins around the Earth spins around the sun, and they have the month markers.
Yeah, all around.
Copper says the worst is if you don't put the tiny gears right in the car differential. If you get it wrong, the car won't move. Yeah. Like that's why I don't build a lot of Technic sets, because I'm scared I'm gonna get it wrong.
I
So
love the Earth here.
so apparently in that set the Earth spins too fast.
Oh yeah,
They
definitely.
they geared it
Definitely.
wrong.
We would have motion sickness or fling off the side of the earth or something. It's definitely not correct. I'll be right back. Let me put this away.
Well, some planets spinning too fast means that Uranus and Neptune actually keep getting further out of the solar. Their orbit keeps getting pushed out further out of the solar system, and the gravitational pull of Saturn and Jupiter meant that that's why Uranus's rings are aren't the same direction as Saturn's rings. But something that where I always thought that Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune were always overrated as planets is because they're gas, not
Yeah.
rock. So
Yeah,
unlike
they're not some terrestrial planets.
yeah, they're just balls of gas like what the sun is. So you can't have Martians like you can on Mars, Mercury, or Venus. So
Right.
I've always thought they were overrated, because when you look at the classic space sets and the life on Mars, the Mars mission sets, you can't do that on the gas planets. Because someone trying to land on the gas planets is like the gas chamber.
Yeah, well, plus they're so massive you would get crushed before you ever even made it to anywhere. But yeah, they're not terrestrial planets. That's why shit. That's why there's a difference between, like, you could say planets as in like the what size they are. Do they go around a sun or whatever, But as far as worlds, like places you can actually step your feet on, that doesn't even have to be a planet. That can be a moon or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of interesting stuff out in space.
Hey, you ever think you have a bad day? I knocked over all my Technic axles.
Oh no.
But yeah, I had 3 different sizes here. Good stuff.
Yeah, and on that bombshell, we're gonna wrap up this stream, because we finished building bag 5. I'm probably going to build bag 6 tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to do a live stream or not, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Because tomorrow is going to be my birthday. Yay! So thank you for watching. Yes,
Happy birthday, Mayo.
And the best birthday present anyone can give me is to go and comment on watch my city update, and also go like my Instagram post I made on the weekend about my Lego city. So thank you for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Thanks, Hoarder66, for coming on. I'll see you I'll see you on my next live stream, and I'll see you in the next video. And please go YouTube redirect over to. Oh no, they just ended. So never mind. Bye bye.
Chat.